Ew, what's up, Killas? It's your final girl Mel coming at you from My Killer Podcast, and today we're going to be doing some unboxings. I know, it's been a super long time since I've done some of these, but I got a couple things in the mail that I thought maybe you guys might be interested in seeing. Maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned. First of all, I want to thank all of you for joining me today. And if you're new here, I am not only on YouTube, I'm also on Instagram, Letterboxd, TikTok, Patreon, and I have a Discord group called The Movie Room. Links will be in the description box below. Please feel free to follow me everywhere. I am pretty active on most of my socials. Most of them. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Second Sight's Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Lionsgate release of House of 1000 Corpses. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw my pictures of this already. I put them on there the other day, so I did open it right here and left the plastic intact, but let's see what is inside this thing. Second Sight is infamous for having really exceptional releases. So let's check out this box. First of all, it is a hard box. It has this for your cover art. I heard some shenanigans going on about the spine of this release. Apparently some people aren't liking the fact that the dot isn't over the eye. Now, people think that that was a mistake and that it should be over the line. However, it looks like this is all one of the same font, right? So if you're typing out a font, the dot should just go where the dot is supposed to be based off of how that font has been created. So I'm almost wondering if that's just not supposed to be that way, because why would they do each letter separately? Or why would they do the font and then add the dot later? You know what I mean? I guess it could have been a printing error. Maybe somehow when this was going through the machine to get printed, the dot could have been printed off. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not sure how that could have been an error. If anybody knows anything about how these packages are created and want to fill me in the comments below, please go ahead. But I don't know. That doesn't bother me. So I'm not going to complain too much about that dot. And here is your innards, and here's your back. If you want to check this out, look at all those special features. And then there's limited edition contents. There is all kinds of groovy stuff going on with this release. I did order mine specifically from secondsight.com. So what I did find out is there were exclusives for the people who order directly from Second Sight, and I will show you what those are when we dig into the innards. So let's talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre a little bit. I do like this movie. I grew up with this movie. The synopsis is 5 friends traveling through rural Texas stumble across what appears to be a deserted house, only to discover something sinister within. The group soon finds themselves picked off one by a masked madman with a chainsaw. Now, if anybody knows about the behinds of this story, this movie was based off of Ed Gein, who was a serial killer that happened to wear other people's flesh. And he made things out of people's flesh. He is by far one of the most interesting serial killers, I feel like. But that is who this movie is based off of. There's also a handful of other movies based off of Ed Gein as well, such as Psycho, Silence of the Lambs. Was there another one? I don't know. I'm sure you guys know all of the details of Ed Gein. But so that's your basic synopsis. Let's check out what some of the special features are, because, man, There's a lot of them. This is a 3-disc set featuring 1 UHD and 2 Blu-rays with bonus features on both formats. UHD presented in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, produced by Second Sight Films. New audio commentary by Amanda Reese and Bill Ackerman. Audio commentary with writer, producer, director Toby Hooper. Audio commentary with cinematographer Daniel Pearl. Audio commentary with writer, producer, director Toby Hooper, cinematographer Daniel Pearl, and actor Gunnar Hansen. Audio commentary with actors Marilyn Burns, Alan Danziger, Paul A. Parton, and art director Robert Burns. The Legacy of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a new feature-length documentary produced by Second Sight Films. Behind the Mask, Alexandria Heller Nichols and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Shocking Truth documentary plus outtakes. Cutting Chainsaw with Edgar J. Larry Carroll. Grandpa's Tales with actor John Dugan. Horrors Hollowed Grounds. Flesh Wounds, 7 Stories of the Saw. Off the Hook with actor Terry McMinn. The Business of Chainsaw with production manager Ron Bosman. House Terror with actor Gunnar Hansen. Toby Hooper interview. Kim Hinkle interview. Deleted scenes, outtakes, trailers, TV and radio spots, and still gallery. There are a lot of new special features in this edition, which is super awesome. It also, the limited edition contents, rigid slipcase with original classic artwork, 190-page hardback book with new essays, and 6 collector art cards are inside here. When I got mine, it came with 3 extra art cards outside of the case, which are the exclusives if you ordered from Second Sight Films. So let's open this and see what we got here. Here is your rigid book. This is very nice, and I'm loving the artwork on here. There is a lot of stuff inside this book. Dang. There's a lot of contents in here too, so I'm just going to flash this up here. You guys can pause it if you want to check those out. So pretty cool this book is. We do have a media style book here with some groovy artwork on it, and it opens this way and this way. So that's pretty cool. There's definitely a very red color scheme going on here. So that's pretty groovy. Original 6 art cards that this comes with. I won't show them all in case you guys want to pick this up and be surprised. However, I will show the exclusives. So for those of you who did not order from Second Sight can see what we got here. So here's your first exclusive. There's your second, and there's your third. So pretty interesting artwork we got here. Those are nice. So that is it. That is what you get inside this edition of Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Second Sight Films. Those extra art cards did fit nicely inside the box. I was a little worried about that. This is a pretty heavy-duty edition. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. The pictures did the opposite. They made it look a little smaller than what it is. I definitely recommend checking this one out. I did watch the movie. The transfer looked pretty good to me. I am not a specialist. I'm not a specialist. That is TCM. Next up, we're going to talk about House of 1000 Corpses by Rob Zombie. I have not opened this one yet, so you guys are going to get the pleasure of watching me open it now. I couldn't figure out a good way to cut this open and keep the plastic on it, so all right, here we go. We have another hard shell box. The artwork is pretty cool. I have seen this movie already on Blu-ray, and I didn't see anything about this being any kind of new transfer or anything like that. So there's that. There's the back without the little J card paper. It's not even really a card. It's just paper. I'm going to put it back on. Should I put it back on? I don't know. I'm just going to put it back on for now. However, this opens up like this, kind of like a Vinegar Syndrome PSU. So it opens like that. Oh, we got booty there. There's your inside artwork. Let's see. We got, oh, it looks like some art cards here. This looks like a poster. Ooh, we got a book. There's a book with some interesting artwork there. Is that upside down? No. Okay. Interesting artwork there. This is actually a pretty big book. Oh, it looks like it's mostly movie stills and behind the scenes, so that's pretty cool. And then here's our Blu-ray. It does come with a digital code, and we have a Blu-ray and a special features disc. No reverse artwork, but the discs do have artwork on them, so that's a nice touch. And then the inside of your box has some artwork as well, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's dive into... Oh, here's your poster. It's kind of like a cartoon or a comic book sketch, kind of, so that's pretty interesting. Only one side. This plastic is like suctioned on there so well, it's like bending the art card. All right, we got the Booty Girl. I should probably look at these before I just show them off. There's that guy. I won't show them all to you so you guys can be a little surprised, but they all have stuff on the back. It looks like maybe copies of the script and some of the storyboards, so that's kind of cool on the back of these. They all have different stuff from the script. That's really cool. And this one has little drawings and little notes on it. So those are the art cards and the Blu-ray. So let's talk about the special features, shall we? Disc 1, director commentary, making of featurette, cast footage, rehearsal footage, cast and crew interviews, theatrical trailer. Disc 2 includes never before seen behind the scene materials. So those are your special features on here. None of them say that any of these are new. So I'm assuming that these are stuff from the original Blu-ray. But let's talk about the synopsis. The Firefly family are backwoods sadists who plunge two young couples into a nightmare world of torture, satanic ritual, and cannibalism. So that's your synopses in a nutshell. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this movie already. It's kind of a riff on the 1970s style horror. It's pretty interesting little flick if you want to check that out, or if any of that sounds interesting to you. I'd recommend giving it a watch one time to formulate your own opinion. I always recommend everybody watch everything to form your own opinion, even if reviews say shit's bad. All right, but that's it. This is actually a pretty groovy release right here. I wasn't expecting this to be as cool as it is, but I definitely like it, and I'm glad I got it. Justin over at Movie Watch Daily was the one that really pushed me to get this release, saying how cool it was, and then he showed me his when I was at his house the other weekend, and I was like, yep, you're right. I should probably snag this one, even if they come out with a 4K. I feel like this edition is groovy enough that I'd be happy with just keeping this one, even though this is just a Blu-ray. All right, guys, that is it. That is my unboxing of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and House of 1000 Corpses. Hit me in the comments below and let me know, did any of you pick up either one of these? Which one was your favorite? Did anybody order directly from Second Sight and get those exclusive cards? I, to be completely honest with you, was taken aback by that. I did not know that those cards were coming with this release until I got it and opened it, and I was like, what are these? And then people were quick to tell me they were exclusives, so that is pretty cool, I guess. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you greatly. If you'd like to help support the channel, a quick and easy and free way is just to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for your girl. Share me with your friends if you think they would like these releases. Also, if you'd like to go above and beyond, log on over to my Patreon and see what's crapping in over there. Just helps keep my dream alive, yourselves entertained, these beautiful lights on in this beautiful building. But until the next time we gather, have a killer day.